There has been a drastic change in Americans' perspective on the American flag since 9/11. 9/11 occurred. The 435 members of Congress stood on the steps of the Capitol building and sang "God Bless America" together. Democrats, Republicans, and Independents, all 435. American flags were on cars, houses of Democrats, Republicans, and Independents. It was a period of time where we were recovering from an attack on our country that we didn't understand. Since 2000, and I'd say about 12 or 13, American flags began to be waved by people that were also waving Confederate flags. I live in the Deep South. There are entirely too many people that tie their personality and their car choice into the losing of the American Civil War by the Confederate States of America. It's here. And around 2015, the Confederate flags began to be joined by the Trump flags. And since then, they've also been joined by swastikas. Because, this is the same party who cannot say that the Civil War was started by slavery, even though all 11 states in the Confederacy had on their Constitution the reason they had left the Union was to keep slavery alive. I am tired of when I see an American flag, I don't think that person's a patriot. I think they're a MAGA supporter. They've taken away our flag. It doesn't represent what it did to me when I was a child. As a Boy Scout, as an Eagle Scout, I said the Pledge of Allegiance with our students for 25 years. I believe in democracy, and what the GOP is attempting to do is anything but democracy. Donald Trump, with a straight face, said he was hoping for an economic crash this year, so it would be easier for him to be elected president. Is that who you want running the country? Someone who is going to look for your loss for his gain. Took over $8 million of money from foreign nationals, foreign countries, during his presidency. Mr. Comey, that's what you're looking for. There's your smoking gun. Couldn't find a dick on Joe Biden. Jim Jordan is screaming and squawking about the Biden child not showing up while he has not responded to subpoenas about January 6th. The land of hypocrisy in the GOP. Donald Trump said you need to get over your dead children the day after a school shooting in Iowa. He doesn't care about you. He's never cared about you. Donald Trump cares about Donald Trump. There's also a nice little video of him talking to the ultra-wealthy and telling them they're going to get another tax cut. Because the 2017, 2004, and 2001 tax cuts, plus, removing the corporate tax from 75% to 28% to 1984, hasn't screwed us all enough. Let's make sure the ultra-wealthy aren't paying taxes. Amazon paid zero taxes in 2017. I paid $2,400. One of us made less than $100,000. It wasn't Amazon. Exxon's fourth quarter profit was $9 billion, and yet we want to dump subsidies into gasoline. You guys are arguing about gas like Exxon gives a shit about us. I've been driving past Exxon stations since the Valdez. They're still making billions of dollars with a B. So there's a lot going on in our society, and it would behoove us to talk to each other for the next 301 days before the election so that we can prevent a narcissistic, egocentric child named Donald J. Trump from becoming president. We need to push on our leaders, Joe Biden, Hakeem Jeffries, Dean Phillips, to guide the ship. If Steve Scalise is receiving stem cell treatment, which he is, what's the ratio of Democrats to Republicans in the House? Can someone report this back to me? I'm really just confused. And is it really down to one vote between the Democrats and the Republicans? Vote true and vote blue.